I slept for less than 3 hours today. I woke up at 7 a.m. I had to go to a church place, and it took me 2 whole hours to take a bus from this house to that place, and the bus was late for 40 minutes. It's a great day. Not tired at all. Nope. Hey, Valentine's Day! What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite movies, and today I'm going to do a movie review for Valentine's Day because right now it is 10:58 p.m. on February 13th, but in Hong Kong it's already February 14th. So who cares? It's already Valentine's Day. And when I open my Instagram, half of all the Instagram stories are basically a girl and a boy hanging out, hugging, heart emojis, selfies. Wow, so full of Valentine's loving atmosphere. And I'm sure it's going to be like that for American Instagram as well very soon. So let's let's add onto this very beautiful romantic mood by reviewing one of the most romantic movies of all times, Lars and the Real Girl, where a person develops a delusion and falls in love with a plastic doll. So, yeah, for this year's Valentine's movie edition, we're going to be reviewing Lars and the Real Girl, which is a movie that's been on my watch list for a very long time already. And yeah, Lars and the Real Girl is a movie from the year 2000. Oh, by the way, my face, ugly. Don't look at me. It's not my fault, okay? Just American food has so much oil. But anyways, the movie is from the year 2007. Is directed by Greg Gillespie. Hopefully, I'm not mispronouncing his name. And it's written by Nancy Oliver. And first of all, I'd like to say that it's been a while since I've watched a regular film because rarely have I seen a regular film lately. So, to be honest, there are certain elements in this movie that I find just a little sappy, like the music. It can get a little bit annoying at times. The dialogues are not very well written, especially for the character of Gus. It can get a little bit cheesy. So in the first like 10 minutes of the movie, I was actually a little bit underwhelmed. But after that, I began to like this movie quite a bit. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Ryan Gosling as Lars in this movie is amazing. I never expected Ryan Gosling to be in a role like this, where he plays this kind of socially awkward, strange, eccentric man who doesn't know how to socialize and speak to people. And he acts really well. The very intense blinking, avoiding the eye contact, not knowing where to put his hands, his awkward walking movements. It's pretty fantastic. Seeing Ryan Gosling act is truly amazing. Another thing I love about this movie is that it does not stigmatize mental disorders or churches and religious organizations at all. The church in this movie is portrayed as being very supportive and full of nice people, and even though that is not completely the case in the USA and in the rest of the world, there are a lot of movies out there that stigmatize churches, and it's good to see a movie that just portrays its kinder, more loving side. And same goes for mental disorders. I think this movie handled the topic quite well, especially the fact that I recently just finished studying a abnormal psychology course in my college, and I've learned quite a bit about schizophrenia, spectrum disorders, and delusion disorders, and the fact that you shouldn't jump to conclusions and push the patient because that is not going to help anyone or anything. And this movie is really aware of that, and I like it. And I really appreciate this movie for staying grounded. It doesn't try anything over the top or ambitious. It stays realistic, and I like that because um, there are so many different ways this movie could go wrong, and a dumb plot twist, a strange plot development. But the movie never actually went to those places, and I'm kind of satisfied with that. And there were a couple moments in the movie where there's a side character who seems to be like a potential love interest for Lars, the main character. It seems as though Lars has some feelings for her and she has some feelings for Lars. And at first, it was a little bit eye rolling. I thought it's kind of stupid to have a side character like this that sort of distracts from the main plot. But at the end of the movie, this plot never goes anywhere, and I actually respect that a lot. I really like the fact that this movie is developing this side plot and it just leaves it there. And the way it leaves it there just proves to us that this side plot line doesn't matter because that's not the point. So, yeah, at the end, I kind of enjoyed this movie. This movie is way more endearing and soft-hearted and heartwarming than I thought it would be. Way more. It's not that depressing, contrary to my belief. But I still enjoyed quite a bit. Lars and the Real Girl, good movie. If you're feeling lonely or if you're alone like me, well, go ahead and watch this movie for Valentine's Day. Treat yourself. I'm giving Lars and the Real Girl a strong 7 to a light 8 out of 10. So, have you watched Lars and the Real Girl? From 1 to 10, I'm just rate it, like if you like it, and subscribe if you want more. And thanks for watching.